As my mother has always told me, when the student is ready, the teacher, or teachers in this case, will appear. As I have mentioned before, I'm watching a lot of other people's Veda videos, and also I kind of just watch a lot of YouTube in general. And I've noticed there are times when there are themes that kind of float around from one person's video to another. I watched Veritasium's video about learned helplessness, and I watched Matt Palka's video in response to that, and also the Lonely Director's video, Nick Jenkins, and plus Peter Musser's video this week about belief. Kind of all are leading me more or less to conclude that something is happening. Veritasium's video was about learned helplessness, and I'll link to it, you can watch the video, but basically the idea was that there are often times where you have the choice, but you don't realize that you have the choice to change your circumstances. And, you know, Matt Palka talked a little bit about that, and also I think watching Nick Jenkins' video about his work, where he talks candidly about the movies that he's created, and good or bad, you know, he learned things along the way, but good or bad, he created them and he was proud of them. And just a lot of, I think, the people that I've quote-unquote met in this world that I'm kind of slowly becoming a huge part of, that is what I want. That is exactly what I want. And, you know, when I started this whole YouTube vlog thing, I kind of thought, you know, I'll try it out, and if I'm any good at it, then I'll keep doing it. But I never once thought, or at least was willing to admit, that it's what I want to do with my life. And I think I'm really, you know, through doing this and being such a huge part of it, I'm really starting to get to that point where I can fully admit that, yes, this is what I want. This is what the thing that I want to do for, you know, my life and my livelihood, and this is what I want to create. And there's a lot of different things in that, you know, like I've wanted to write, and not just poetry, books, and I want to try doing a screenplay, and not necessarily directing, but at least creating a movie or two. Really just creating and connecting with people on a very human level. And I think like that's one of my gifts, is just to connect with people, because I feel so much and so deeply. I want to connect with other people, and I think that's a huge part of why I love YouTube, is because you connect with people halfway across the world, and that is just so cool. You know, I go through my entire day at work right now, and I don't connect really with anybody. And it feels like I'm wasting the potential that I have, the gift that I've been given to connect with other people. Going through Veda and just being a part of this YouTube community, this is exactly what I want. And, you know, it is kind of a scary thing to admit, because I know that it's not a guaranteed thing. You know, it's not like you apply for a job and they pay you a salary. So I have kids, I have to feed my kids, and that definitely plays into my fear of wanting to do this. Or at least my hesitation in just going for it. But it's what I want. And, you know, if you want something bad enough, you'll keep working at it. So I'm going to keep working on this, and I'm going to keep getting paid a salary in the meantime, because I have to feed my kids. But really today is just an affirmation that this is what I want from life. This is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to keep working at until I get good enough that right? To do it for a living. So, yeah, that's really it for today. 2 more days left in this crazy month of April, and we'll see what they are like. So I think after the month of April is over, I might keep doing something like this and have a section of the month that I just call car fashions. Thoughts? Anybody? Too bad there's not a day of the week that starts with C. Otherwise, that would be really clever. Probably just do it on Friday.